Strategically situated high above the river Rhone and encircled by medieval ramparts, Avignon's walled old town is a warren of cobbled streets, lantern-lit passageways, and architectural treasures. Bathed in the brilliant Provençal light, this former papal enclave has long attracted artists and painters. Its UNESCO World Heritage status ensures that it remains pristine. Our walking tour took us to the city's center. The Chapel of the Oratory, built in the early 1700s, is one of the main historical monuments of Avignon. The street where it is located on was the first one to be paved with stones from the Rhone River. The Church of Saint Agricole was erected in 1321 and is probably the building whose history is closest to the Avignonians' hearts. Its name refers to a 7th century bishop who is still one of the patron saints of the city. This building, located near the Church of Saint Agricole, is adorned by one of the very artistic Avignon building facade paintings in the city's center. The Clock Square is Avignon's main square and heart of the city and is lined with many restaurants, bars, and cafes. Buildings located on the square include Avignon's 19th century City Hall and Opera House. Ironically, the famous clock after which the square is named is barely visible from it. The Avignon City Hall, or Hotel de Ville, is located on the town's main square, the Clock Square. The building ironically separates the clock tower from the square that takes its name. Following are pictures of the charming 14th and 15th century clock tower built into the 19th century Hotel de Ville or Town Hall that overlooks the square. The Clock Square is also a venue for annual events such as the Festival d'Avignon. Avignon has long been conducive to theater, hosting Molière and his troupe in the 1700s. The gracious Italian-style theater built in 1734 quickly grew too small and was joined in 1825 by the Opera House built on the Clock Square. Rebuilt in 1846 after a fire, the Opera House offers music, dance, theater, and opera performances throughout the entire year. The Church of Saint Pierre is located right in the center of Avignon, in a cobbled square that bears the same name, Saint Pierre Square, just around the corner from the Palace of the Popes. Saint Pierre Church is famous for its elaborate and flamboyant Gothic facade. The solid walnut door's elaborate carvings include images of Saint Jerome and Saint Julian on the left door, and the Virgin and the Angel of Annunciation are depicted on the right. On the central column that separates the two doors is a beautiful and fine sculpture of the Virgin and Child. Inside, the highly gilded, multi-paneled high Renaissance altar is a work of art. The gold gilded altar was first built in 1617, and in 1634 it was completed with the addition of the grand portico, which includes the painting The Handing of the Keys to Saint Pierre. Close-up of the beautiful painting. Along both sides of the interior are four chapels, each dedicated to saints. The beautiful stained glass windows tell the story. Avignon's odd couple, the popes and Jews of medieval Provence. The Avignon synagogue is housed in a mid-19th century structure that stands on a historic site where earlier synagogues had existed, some as early as 1221. The market hall was built at the end of the 19th century. In 2006, the city of Avignon covered its facade with a dramatic vegetable garden. At the market hall, a small group of family-owned shops sell regional products. This imposing tower is all that remains of a fortress built in the 13th century by order of the King of France, Philip IV, at the entrance of Pont d'Avignon to control access. Fort Saint-André is a medieval castle in the new town of Avignon, dating back to the late 13th century.